Good morning, you guys. Elaine here. I wanted to pop on to talk about what we've been noticing since starting our HempWorx CBD oil with Jackson. My products arrived on June 1st, and I'm familiar with CBD. We've been using it off and on for the past 4 years. Our holistic doctor, Dr. Hicks, gave Jackson a CBD dispensary card. So we've experimented with various brands, various strains, various THC CBD ratios. But when I saw someone post about this and, all the features that it's organic, non-GMO, third-party tested, 2 ingredients, there was so much that intrigued me, and I knew I had to give it a try. The biggest limiting factor that didn't work with the previous CBDs was the taste. Jackson would resist, it was a battle. And so this HempWorx has a super mild taste. We're using the peppermint flavor, and now we're up to the 750. But we are seeing some nice things. He actually comes over when he sees the bottle, he'll open his mouth, which shows me that he likes it. It makes his body feel good. I mean, of course, with a child with severe autism, we don't know, they can't tell us what is happening. So I started right along with Jackson at the same dose as I started. We started low, we ramped up our dosing, and now we have a really good spot where we both feel, or I know I feel good, and I'm assuming Jackson feels good, because I'm about to read you the list of some specific things that we've noticed. In my previous posts, I've been kind of general, we're noticing calm, more eye contact, better sleep. But here's some specifics these are some firsts, some milestones that have never happened before. That's really exciting. Within the first 48 hours, it was just like a veil of calm. A veil of calm. And in an autism house where there's screams, there's high-pitched vocal stems, there's all the hand flapping, when that goes away, it's right then and there, I would be a customer for life. I'm not saying this treats autism. I'm not saying that Jackson is magically verbal and doing amazing and mainstream now, but this CBD has definitely done something. Okay, so the calm was the first thing I noticed in Jackson, and same for myself. There's this element of calm and steady energy. So right then it was magical. Those first, few days, noticed that immediately. So a week later, I have the exact dates. June 17th, Jackson dressed in a wetsuit at the Monterey Bay Aquarium and went in the water, went with 2 divers on his own. So that, I didn't know how he would react. He does love water. But for a child with autism, and Jackson, he does not like you putting things on him, and they had to get a wetsuit, and it was tight. So the fact that he did that without a battle, he was calm during it. He went easily with 2 divers that he didn't know. He went down the steps by himself. Huge. I was so proud of him. June 18th, we went to our farmer's market, and he's, he'll go, but he wasn't screaming or screeching, or he was so easy to hold his hand. And we brought back some dinner. It was an afternoon market, and he came over we got some Indian food, and he came over and was interested in the samosa, like a samosa, like a potato. It was fried and potato. It's probably not gluten-free, but you know what? I let him have at it, and he ate it, and it was spicy, and the flavors in the samosa, I was just floored, just watching him, because it was trying to get my jaw off the ground. It was pretty crazy. That day also noticeably more eye contact, when he came over to request something, he was looking straight at me in my eyes. Sometimes he would just come over for a kiss, I could tell he wanted me to bend down to give him a kiss. So love it. The next day we went to the park. That was the day we went to the park. And usually he loves to watch kids. He's over at the basketball courts watching, and he's usually jumping up and down, screeching. He was watching. He was standing there. He was just standing it's amazing. I don't know, if you're not an autism parent, you might not get it, but huge. Okay. went inside to get a plate for his dinner. So we were having dinner outside, we were barbecuing. He noticed that he wanted a plate for one of the sides. And then he went inside, he took a plate, he came back outside. We were like, where's Jackson going? And he had come inside to get a plate. Never happened before. Like it's like he's thinking, like his body is calming down and being one with itself. Something that is he's just he used to be on overdrive. Like his nervous system, we know he's got underlying medical issues. I'm sure he's loaded with heavy metals and toxins and things that we still need to work on. I'm not saying CBD is the end-all cure-all, but I'm saying that it's done huge noticeable things that have impacted our daily quality life. Okay. We have a play structure in the backyard, and he really has never climbed up it. So on June 21st, he climbed up the play structure, and he was just hanging out up there. Pretty cool. June 22nd, this was a first. Jackson ran to the bathroom and sat down, and he pooped on the potty himself. That was the first time. Poop is like our nemesis. Like, we're figuring out, potty training is crazy. He pooped on the potty. Like, to have the knowledge and to do it and to sit and to pull his pants down, he did it. I'm so flippin' proud. That same day, he put his shoes on all by himself. I said, we're going, and then I gave him his shoes, and he started to put them on by himself. Just going along with the element of calm, Jackson, usually, if we put a movie on for him, he would be in front of it. Same thing like at the park, like flapping, like kind of overstimulated. For that movie, he was sitting on the couch. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. He was sitting on the couch. He sat. It's huge. And laughing at the funny parts. Like, he was just laughing. And then he wouldn't laugh, and then he would laugh, and then he wouldn't laugh. Okay, I still have a lot more, but maybe I'll cut it down. Okay, on June 20, so these past like 3 or 4 days, Jackson has been so consistent going to the bathroom by himself, like potty training. So usually I would take him like every half an hour, Jackson, we're gonna go try potty. But he's doing it now by himself. He goes when he has to. I see him running inside, going to the bathroom, pulling down his pants, like pulling up his pants. He's doing huge. And so June 1st, we weren't changing anything. He takes a handful of supplements, vitamin D, probiotic. That fish oil that he's been taking forever. This is the only thing that we've added in these past 3 weeks. Okay, so yeah, he's been super consistent with potty. Actually, this morning when I took him to school, he's at school for 4 hours a day for summer. I was about to just take him to his classroom, but then I saw him hanging. The bathrooms are like at the front of the school. I saw him like resisting and kind of standing there, and so I'm like, Jackson, do you need to go to the bathroom? And so we went in, and first of all, to go into like a public bathroom, yes, he's been going to the school 2 days, but he knew he had to go, and so he was stopping, and we went, and he pulled down his pants, and he went to the bathroom. This is huge. Okay. I think you guys saw the picture the other day. Gosh, when was it? Sunday? We went to Sunday. We went to Great America, a little amusement park, and usually putting a hat on Jackson is a battle. We've tried many times. Any kind of hat, baseball hat, little, I don't know what we call them, sailor hat thing. He would rip it off his head, throw it down. It was a battle that we just were not willing to fight, but we put it on. We put the baseball hat on Jackson, and he wore it. Like, he didn't even take it off. He wore it for the whole day and was just happy in it. Huge for a sensory kid who things bother him. Amazing. June 26th, he ran to his bed, got his blankets, and set up his blankets on the couch to watch the movie. So he knew he wanted to be comfortable on the couch. He was relaxed. His body is at ease. He went and he got his things to get comfortable. This morning in the car on the way to school, I actually forgot for a moment that Jackson was in the car because he was so quiet. Usually I hear like different noises. He's quiet. Not that I don't want to ever hear his voice or anything, but But going from screeching, and like when Sophia's here, she gets annoyed, and in a car ride with a family, sometimes he would be screeching. She would have to put on headphones because it really bothered her. So the fact that his system is calming, it's like, it's so worth it. So if you are a parent with special needs children, or just even being a parent yourself, like I'm using these products and feeling amazing. The sleep is like out of control. I take it 30 minutes before bed. And like last night I was like, Misha, I already took my oil. I'm like about to pass out. I was so ready for bed after that 30 minutes. But to use it, it's all natural, all organic, grown in Kentucky, FDA facility approved. Like there's not one red flag about this company that I can tell. So you shake it. This will be my morning dose. I dose twice a day. Sometimes 3 for Jackson if I feel like he needs that middle dose. Now, I do it by the dropper. So, I do about half a dropper or 3/4 of a dropper. I'm just put it under my tongue and away from food on 15 minutes, both sides for maximum absorption. And this one's the peppermint. It tastes good. It's not like a toothpaste, like peppermint. It's really mild. Jackson takes it no problem. So we're loving it. I'm not saying it's magical. It's going to cure autism. It's, take this magic potion. If there is that magic potion, please tell me. I will pay anything for it. But for now, this is a huge step in the right direction. We're, I don't have enough good things to say because it's greatly improved our quality of life in the autism trenches, in the autism world, where things can get loud, things can get busy. So if you have questions, reach out. We have an amazing Facebook group this is so new. Our Facebook group has grown in the past 4 weeks, has grown to over 3,000 people. The testimonies that are rolling through that Facebook group is ridiculous. We don't claim to treat, cure, diagnose anything, but the things that we're seeing people report with this oil is like off the charts amazing. It comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. I'll drop my link in the comments. I know tons of you are commenting. I have not been reading. I'll drop my link in the comments, private message me, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you with dosing. I'm happy to help you, tell you about what products to start with. We're using the full spectrum. That means there are trace amounts of THC. There's 0.03 amounts of THC. And from all that I'm learning now about the science behind it, we have receptors built for both CBD and THC. And so I'm really thankful for that trace amounts of THC because I do think it's helping with the calming. It has no high effect. It has this is not marijuana. This is CBD hemp oil with amazing medical, holistic healing benefits. I'm such a believer, and let me know if you want to be added to that group, if you want to order. It's a simple link. I'm happy to support you through the products. I'm a believer, and I do think you deserve, your whole family deserves it because our bodies are made for this stuff, and we're not getting it from food. All right, guys, way longer than I thought, but hope you're awesome. Take care, reach out to me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.